Hey, I finally decided I'm gonna try a voiceover. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna end up failing really badly, but I decided to try to talk about one of my OCs, which is the one you're seeing in the speed painting right now. His name is Alister. I don't think I chose an age for him. I think he's like 19 or something. He's basically My Hero Academia OC, but not really stuck to My Hero Academia. It's just where I got the idea from, because I was on call with my friends on Discord, and one of them said I should make a My Hero Academia OC, and I already had this design. So I decided, you know what, why not? Let's do a funny My Hero Academia OC. His overall aesthetic is kind of a mess, but I love it. He's got this like Decora baseball player, hangs around in dark alleyways kind of personality, or not personality, aesthetic. It looks really funny and I love it. That's the only reason he's like that. Well, I guess it kind of ties in. His quirk is basically, if you've noticed, like his right eye has like static and sleep in it. I can't remember the word for it exactly, but basically he can make people fall asleep just because or something to do with his voice. I can't remember what I settled on, because I'm pretty sure I kind of changed it a little, but he talks. It doesn't matter what he says, but if he can make people fall asleep by talking to them, and it's funny. But it depends on the amount of caffeine they have. So if they have too much coffee, then it's not gonna work. And that's where his support weapon comes in, which is a baseball bat. I don't know why it's so funny to me. This probably isn't funny. So if he fails to put someone to sleep, he can just hit them over the head. I'm sorry, I can't take myself seriously. This is really dumb. I still haven't properly drawn out his design, but the baseball bat has all cute stickers and stuff on it, which I love. I don't know. I love the Decora aesthetic. I'm probably not even pronouncing that properly. It's just nice. It's just stickers and colors and cute things, which is fun. What else is there? He's not a hero because he wouldn't have been able to pass the exams, though I don't know. I don't think he'd end up being in UA anyway, because he probably doesn't live there. But I decided that he was just going to be an idiot who wasn't able to get into a hero course. So he's just going to be a hero on his own, but he's not a very good hero, as you can tell. I mean, he has pretty bad morals, and he steals stuff because he doesn't have a house. There's more to that probably, but I haven't written a script. I'm just rambling and hoping that this will be a good video, but it's probably not gonna be. I gave up trying to find music for the background as well, so I just threw on "You Say Run" on a loop, so that's probably gonna get annoying. You're welcome. All I do is annoy people. I need to do a proper design for him. I was about to start another drawing of him, so if you guys have any questions about Alister, leave them in the comments or something, and maybe I'll do another voiceover where it's more of a Q&A of me answering questions about him, because I'm really bad at this and I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I struggled choosing the colors for this drawing because it ended up looking too black and red, but I fixed it later. He's not supposed to be edgy. He's honestly a really dumb kind of joke character. I also forgot to dull down the white on the t-shirt, so the depth was lost there. Oh god. I'm really happy with how this drawing came out though, because I tried to background and put some text on it to make it funny. It's probably not all that funny. Also, here you can see me doing the eyes. I actually did really detail like shading on the eyes, but I covered it up with the static. And here you can see me not quite figuring out how to balance his color palette properly, but I think I got there in the end. I do a lot of stupid mistakes when I do my art and then change it. Oh no, wait, I'm doing the eyes again. Doing the eyes like 50 times over because I couldn't figure out how to place them. Oh, and then there's me correcting the colors. Watching this makes me want to draw. Is that bad? I don't know. I really like coloring, but actually sketching, excuse me, got the hiccups. Actually sketching it takes ages, and I change my mind on so many details. Also, there it is. There's the stupid shading I did. Oh god, I'm probably gonna scrap this voiceover. I sound really boring and tired and not very funny. Also, sorry if the me constantly flipping the canvas is disorientating. It's a bad habit, but well, I guess it's not really a bad habit. You're supposed to flip the canvas a lot, but I do it while coloring and it's probably not good. But I don't care. Oh, there's the little sleep thing. There we go. He doesn't have that always in his eye. That only shows up when he's like using his quirk, so there's that. And even though I shaded the whole piece as I went, I add an overlay or two to really give the drawing a bit of depth because it's all loose coloring. I think it really gives it that like finished look. I really need to experiment with coloring though. I keep doing this like dramatic shading, but I don't have very like story-filled pieces at the moment. I really want to tell stories through my drawings, and technically there is in a lot of my pieces. There's kind of a story behind why people are looking the way they are and all that stuff, especially with the shading, but like I never talk about it. So I'm just here like my art has meaning, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm embarrassed by my own ideas, even though it's literally just the simplest stuff. This one though, I guess, is just Alister, probably. Actually, this doesn't have much of a story. It's just kind of an idea of what it would be like if he was in action. So he's in an alleyway, and there's someone in front of him. He's probably gonna rob them or something, steal all their stuff, because he's not a good hero. He's an idiot, and I don't know, I find that fun. I like throwing him into RPs just to have him do stupid stuff. He gets nicknamed the rat boy, because he looks like a little white rat, and he's got a rat personality sometimes, I guess. Oh, I also experimented with my line art a bit here. As you can see, I'm coloring it like I normally do, but it's never noticeable that I have colored line art, so I upped the saturation in the line art colors so you can actually see them. There it is. It kind of, I don't know, it feels a lot more like cartoony and cute. I like it. There's like some backlighting on there, making around his eyes a little darker, because he probably doesn't sleep himself, because he's a hypocrite. Oh, and then there's the background. I attempted. Ooh, background time. Oh, I made a new canvas to like sketch out my idea for a background. Did I record it? Yeah, I did. I keep forgetting to hit pause in my recordings a lot. I was gonna have little boxes and dumpsters in the background, but gave up and decided to keep it simple. See me throwing it in there and trying to do blocky, just simple blocks of color and stuff to kind of get the idea across. It's supposed to be that he's in a city, but it looks more like he's in just like not a very big city. Because across the road there was supposed to be like a bit of a field and a house. I didn't end up doing that because it wasn't looking right, and it kind of took away from Alister himself. I could barely like, there was too much going on in the background, so I decided to just keep it like that. That was just me messing around with some tools. Then I fixed the color. I wanted it to be blue at first because I wanted it to look dark, but as you've probably seen in the end, I went with green because he's got a very red color palette in this drawing. It looks very red, and the complementary color to red is green. And there's more background than him, and green is the lighter color. You usually want to use the lighter color, I believe, for a complementary color scheme. Even though he's more like red and blue, because never ever like, people say not to shade with black, but you should also never like make anything completely black in your art unless you've got a really basic like blocky art style. Not basic, that kind of sounds mean. I mean like, oh god. Unless you've got a very simplistic art style, simplistic and cartoony, then you can use a straight up black or straight up white, because those colors are very harsh. Well, they're not colors. Oh, and there's the green. I struggled a lot trying to get it done to the right kind of green. A lot of messing around with filters and stuff. I mostly use the tone curve now, which I'm having a lot of fun with because I like making it kind of blue but having those like oranges go in, because it's like my favorite complementary color scheme is blues and oranges, because it just feels nice and warm and tropical. But this time I went for red and green. I tried to make Alister a bit different to see if I could make it work, but it still wasn't working. Ooh, it's getting close to the end there. It felt a little plain too, so I decided I wanted to add in the text. Oh, I gave him a shadow as well because he was looking pretty flat. While drawing drawings and talking to my friends on Discord, sometimes I add text next to my characters and give them funny facial expressions as a joke. And I decided, you know what, I could probably actually incorporate that into the drawing itself and make it look more like a poster, I guess. I don't know. I don't have very good handwriting though, so it looks a little weird. Oh, I was also erasing the white outline around the shadow because it was looking kind of weird. I always had that like white line around my drawings because I want it to look almost like a sticker. And then there's me putting my Twitter and such. And there's the letters. I struggled a lot getting it to fit right. If any of you guys have like any tips on lettering stuff, let me know, because I really suck at it. I put the U over the art so I could get it the right size. I wanted it to just be tired, but I decided to add sleepy in as well because it wasn't fitting right and it looked kind of cool. And then I struggled because sleepy is a longer word. And then I put a bunch of question marks everywhere. I don't remember what I was originally gonna write there. Oh no, it was probably like, why not sleep? And here's the end result. Yay! I have no clue what I'm doing. There's his face to get a better look, and that's the full thing. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go now. Bye!